Hi guys, so today I'm going to be doing another uni video. I'm going to be doing a video about kind of when you get your offer, what to do afterwards, kind of things to do to help you out, bits and bobs like that, kind of a weird video. I know I don't know everything, I don't really know anything because I haven't been or anything like that, but over the past couple of weeks I've done a few things that I feel like have helped me out before going to university, if that makes sense. So just kind of share what I've done with you lot, and if you're going then maybe you can do some of this stuff. So the first thing is to join your university freshers Facebook page and the Twitter page. It might not be run by the university. I know all of the Twitter pages for Manchester aren't run by the university. There's some that are completely just Manchester freshers, so there's all 3 universities in Manchester. All of them people will be on the freshers page, and basically you can tweet them, and well, this is what it's like with mine. You can tweet them, you can tweet your course, tweet your accommodation, they'll retweet it for you and favourite it and whatnot, and then other people following that will then see that tweet. Oh, she's on fashion buying, oh, I'm on fashion buying too, oh, I'll DM her on Twitter. And same on Facebook, but on Facebook obviously you can post on the page and whatever. And yeah, it's just quite a good way of interacting with different people. And you can meet people on your course and whatever. For Manchester, for me, I can't find out my room number, which really annoys me because, or flat number, because I don't know who my flatmates are until I literally get there on the 20th of September and I'll be like, oh hi, you're my flatmates. I am kind of worried that I'm going to be with like, I don't know, horrible people. I don't care if they're quiet, I don't care if they're loud or anything, but I just want to be nice. I don't want horrible people, and I'm really scared about that. I suppose everyone is though, but I definitely would have preferred to find out like now who my flatmates are, and then be able to go to university and then like already have spoken to them beforehand. But anyway, yeah. Freshers pages, you can meet loads of people on your course, all of that. So yeah, really good idea to kind of talk to people. You're probably going to have the same conversation with every single person that you speak to, but it'd be so much nicer to go to universities, turn up there and see someone that you spoke to on Twitter for the past 2 weeks and be like, oh my god, I actually know someone in a remote kind of area, rather than literally going and being like, oh hi, I've never spoken to you before in my life. So I definitely recommend doing that. The second thing that really has interested me while I have been doing this whole Twitter thing, basically, so I've been like tweeting the freshers page, oh can you retweet this and retweet that, so they've retweeted it and whatever. Obviously I didn't know this, but companies in the area, in Manchester for example for me, will be looking at those freshers pages and looking at, you know, the people retweeting, especially like the nightclubs and stuff like that. And I have had 3 job offers over Twitter. I have done nothing. All I have done is tweeted people. So I've just like literally like tweeted the freshers page or whatever. I literally haven't had no contact with these companies or anything like that until they've tweeted me, and I've had 3. One of them's to do with commission. I'll literally get people into their club and they'll pay me £2 commission on every single person that get into the club. The other one was a nightclub who just want people in the nightclub. They want like events managers, they want like dancers, they want models, they want people selling tickets, there's loads of things. They want bar staff, loads, and obviously students are the people that they want in the club. And then the last one, which was probably the most interesting, was the Manchester fashion industry. And because obviously I'd tweeted the Manchester freshers about fashion and saying I'm a fashion buying student next year, they tweeted me asking whether I was a fashion student, and I said that I will be and whatever. And yeah, so then they kind of offered me a job, kind of, in a weird way. And I just thought it was really interesting because even though obviously I haven't got the job, like obviously it's a long process, but they've come to me through me tweeting university freshers pages, and I just thought it was really interesting. I was like, that's kind of really weird that they've gone and retweet, and they've gone and like looked at the freshers pages and like found people that will be in the year and stuff, and new students. And I just thought it was really interesting. And if you were looking for a job at uni, and I am definitely, but I kind of want to work in retail more than like clubs, but still, if you were looking for a job, I would definitely do that. Just start tweeting the freshers pages, and all these people seem to be coming in, and that really, like, I thought was crazy. So yeah, definitely recommend doing that. Also, another thing, when you're looking at like the reading list for the things you've got to buy, maybe get in touch with one of the head lecturers of your course and ask which ones you actually really need to buy. I had a really weird situation a couple of months ago. I knew I was going to do fashion buying at some point in my life, whether I got into university or not, so I wanted to read about it anyway. So I tweeted the lecturer of this course that I'm doing, and I said, you know, is there any books that you would recommend, or in any like main books for the course. And she said this book, and I've recognised the name. And it was actually one that my mum had brought me previously, like the year before, because she knew I wanted to go to fashion buy, so she brought me it to read and whatever. It was the same book, so I'd like saved like 25 quid, and it was like the main book of the course, so that's quite interesting. But yeah, so for example, she just told me to get one book, and on this reading list there might be like 20, so that's another little quick idea. Maybe email them and ask them which ones are the most important. Also, something I really haven't got the grasp of yet is trying to organise like how I'm going to organise the work, because I'm just really confused about how I'm going to organise it. But I've decided I'm probably going to get some folders and just bring them and just see how it goes. But I've written down all the different units that I'm going to do, which are like online on like the thing I can look at, and they're on all the different units. I've written them all down so that I kind of know how many folders to have and whatever, and just looking into them a bit. Like, I know on the MMU bit we can look, and there's one section that you can actually read about, that like the notes are on there, all the rest aren't, but the one section is. So I thought if you read about that beforehand, it will show you've got a bit of an interest. Just stuff like that, really. That's mainly like the main points I had to say, and this video is not very long, but I was just going to say another thing is make sure you're just on top of everything. Like, I know this video is kind of like 2 weeks after we all got our results, and if you go into university you probably have done all of this stuff, but I just thought I'd like say it in case you hadn't, and in case like I could help in any way. But also another thing that I would say is that when you're going, make sure you've kind of got on top of everything. For example, I know I need a car parking space in my accommodation, so I know I'm going to like need to do that at the end of the month, and stuff like that. Just keep on top of it and know when you've got to do things. So that's kind of it. I hope this helps some of you. I'm not really sure where I was going with it, but I just wanted to mention the whole thing about Twitter and like the job thing, because I just thought it was really interesting and it would help some of you. So yeah, if any of you can get a job out of me telling you to go on Twitter, then it would all be worth it. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Please subscribe if you haven't already. The button is just down below. I'm nearly at 6,000 subscribers. Might be there by now when this video goes up. But yeah, really excited for the future of this channel actually. Quite recently I've had a few exciting opportunities, and I really hope like it all goes through and whatever. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it, and I'll speak to you all very soon. Bye.